What's up, everybody? Welcome to Mama Mary's Double Shot Tuesday. I've got a killer show for you today. My first guest is none other than the badass Wildstreet. How are you guys doing?
We're great.
We're pretty wild tonight.
We're wild as always.
Well, we've already got people popping in here. Melanie says, hey. And let's see here. We've got Martha saying hello. Kelly saying hello from Texas. Sarah saying hello. And it's going off like a wild child.
We have a special guest who's coming tonight.
All right. Awesome. I love special guests. So, how are you guys doing up there in New York?
Good.
We're good.
Good.
Have you met Dominic?
This is Dom from Wildstreet. He's late.
Hey, brother man, how you doing? We got the whole clan here. Guys, if you do not know who Wildstreet is, you have been sleeping. First of all, I want to push you towards their website, which is www.wildstreet.com. It is showing on the bottom. And you got these bad mofos right here. Let's see, we got RFL Records, Doug saying, fucking Wildstreet rocks. Vicky says, hello. We got Ashley from Louisiana saying, hello, everyone. We got Germ. They're just coming on in here. So they're ready. They've been waiting.
Awesome.
So, guys, first of all, Wildstreet, you guys are badass. I have found one of my favorite new songs, which while y'all are on here and I'm talking with you, we will play that video. Still Love You. My God, dude. I love that freaking song, dude.
It's a good song.
I'm proud of it.
I like it.
I just saw the video for the first time yesterday, its entirety, and I was like, oh, fuck yeah. I was like, oh, this is pretty good.
About Mama Mary's Music Mayhem is, we get to talk about you guys and get to learn more about you as individuals, and plus we get to play your video and you get to talk with your fans. So, and there is no limits. You can be yourself, you can have fun, because this is Mama Mary's Music Mayhem and it's not no boring ass shit show.
I'm into that.
Yeah. I even made a special background for you guys. I got some splatter going up there and I got my freaking laser lights going. So we can have a party. Sean says, need to get them on Bar Stools and Band Talk. That's another show. So get with Sean when we get done, and he would love to get you on his show as well.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Coming, Sean.
Kara says Eric writes killer ballads.
Co-writes.
And Melanie says, I'm here from Northwest.
The Northwest of what? Like the planet or England?
So,
yeah, you gotta be a little bit more specific there, baby girl. And Derek's let's see, Doug says Dominique.
Dominique.
And Eric says Wildstreet freaking rocks from Los Angeles.
I remember Eric. Hey, what's up? He has a killer band that we played with.
wait, Eric?
Yeah. We played with them somewhere in California.
Guys, what have y'all been doing during this downtime? I know y'all been writing badass music, and got your website pulled up, and it looks like you confirmed some festivals.
Yeah, we're playing a few festivals next year. This year, and we'll do it hopefully.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, like we got Rockfest, Call of the Wild, Hard Rock Hell, yeah, Spring Break, and more. So, hopefully everybody will get to see us really soon.
Well, these people are dying to see you because I mean it's just steadily packing up in this bitch. Michelle says 4 words for Wild Street. Monster Rock Cruise. Please get on the Monster Rock Cruise.
That would be fucking
That would be
awesome.
amazing. Yeah.
2022. She
Yeah.
goes every year and she is like adamant. She wants y'all on that cruise.
Oh, yeah.
That would be
We got
fantastic.
somebody.
I'd love to. We're supposed to play a cruise this year, but
But yeah, it hasn't been announced. So
You're almost sold out there. Oh, look at you.
Already.
yeah, let's go.
Already in trouble. Uh,
I'm sorry.
that's okay.
one of the festivals you guys are going to be on, their band, RFL band, but Bang is also going to be on. Man, I wish I was going to be there because y'all and the Bang, shit.
Yeah.
Sean said, just showed up. Sorry, I'm late. Doug says, Eric, you guys need to play um
Vamped.
play vamped when shit gets normal again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
And in New Mexico, I think.
Yeah.
So first and foremost, it's so good to see you guys because I know your fans have been chomping at the bits to get to see you and actually talk to you in person. And this is my pleasure to have you on my show, first of all. Thank you for being on Mama Mary's Music Mayhem.
Thank you.
And I was doing some history on you guys. You guys have been going nonstop for quite a fucking while, dude. I mean, when I was backgrounding things that y'all have done, shows that you played, bands you've been on stage with, I was like, damn, I'm gonna live vicariously through you.
We started in 2006. We recorded some stuff that eventually led to our first album, which came out. It came out. This is something that people would find kind of strange. It came out digitally, and then we got a record deal because it was before like digital became the record deal. So we had it released on digital, and then we got signed to this label. We went on tour for 2.5 months and played Rocklahoma the first time, and then
It's exploded since then.
and we did take a 3-year kind of break from 2013 to 2016, and when these guys joined, and
It's coming up with 5 years.
and yeah,
Yeah.
Well,
and we're just happy to be playing.
no shit, man. Well, according to all these fans, they're fucking happy you are playing. And they can't wait to see you. Craig says, hello, Eric. And Sean, he said, Chattanooga, Tennessee. That's
No, that's Tennessee cocaine. You got it wrong.
which I have 2 videos of y'all's prompt and ready for us to play while I got y'all. And one of them is Tennessee cocaine. See, good night. Thanks a lot. Doug says, Eric, thank you for the live streams. They are awesome.
He did.
So, I mean, they're like balls to the walls. So, guys, tell us what is new. First of all, everybody knows who you are, but just for those that don't, let's start with you, Eric, and tell them who you are, what you do in the band, and go to your brothers from another mother.
Oh, okay.
Same
Yeah.
of it.
My name is Eric Jake, and I sing, and I play guitar sometimes, and play whatever else the guys don't tell me I shouldn't play. So yeah, and that's what it is. So February 15th, we release a new single. It's called "Set It Off," and it kicks ass. So everybody's going to be really stoked on this song.
Yes. You heard that. You heard that. What was that date again, Eric?
February 15th.
February 15th, motherfuckers. You better get that shit. Sorry, had to throw that in there.
Yeah, I'm Dominic. I play guitar in the band, and I sing sometimes when Eric doesn't tell me to not sing.
Dominic is awesome. He's a great guitar player, great singer, great piano player, great synth player, and he just generally rocks.
Right.
Very wholesome content.
Yes.
Sean is laughing out loud when because of the Chattanooga, Tennessee, the cover.
Oh,
Yeah.
a little late to the game, man.
And Tara says, "Hell yeah!"
Woo-woo.
And we got another Scott, and he says, "Fuck yeah!" And then we got Adon, which is here in Arkansas. He says, "Hey, Mary." So I mean, people are just another one just popped up. Jesus. Matt says Poison Kiss was the first song I ever heard and have been hooked since then. Tennessee Cocaine was my top song played on Spotify for 2020. Greetings from Cambridge, New England.
Okay.
Well, you know what?
All right.
This is the.
Oh, and I'm Locke. I play drums and I sing too when I'm supposed to.
He plays drums. He plays a little bit of everything sometimes, and he plays keyboard. He plays keyboard drums.
Keyboard drum.
Any man you'll ever meet.
Oh yeah, I've been playing.
Yeah.
We did a live stream recently, and they wanted us to play some songs, and they were playing guitar, and I kind of felt left out. And I didn't.
No. We had one guitar.
Oh yeah, there was one guitar.
One guitar.
And I didn't know what to do, and then I came over to Eric's keyboard, and I just set up the drums, and I just started playing the drums on the keyboard.
Instantly perfect. Like
I never did it before.
It was
awesome.
hilarious. We played Raise Hell, and Raise Hell starts with and it's like he immediately just started.
It was just instant.
It's kind of frightening how good it was.
I just translated my arms to my fingers. I think there were smaller arms on my hands. So.
Well, see, that's because you're the master. That's what happens.
Master debater.
Master of the beating. I'm going to leave that open. I just opened that door, didn't I? We got Scott from PA. He says, "What's up?"
Oh,
So,
yeah.
guys, one of the things that I do, even though everybody is commenting, I also got my phone down here. Let's see. We've got Tim. I see you. And Alex, I see you. Mike, I see you. John, I see you on Mama Mary's Music Mayhem. When I see you watching and you don't comment, I will call your ass out. You better get in here and talk to these badass mofos. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, we out here.
We're here.
Right. So, guys, since we do have so many in here, I want to sit here and I want to play your video, Still Love You, and let your fans get a chance to talk to you about it and ask questions about it. You cool with that shit?
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. We got this shit set up. By the way, I told y'all beforehand that Mama don't like boring shows. So you'll learn me. I love fun shit.
I do like fun shit.
Yeah. Who wants to do a boring fucking interview?
Damn. Oh, there it goes.
100% online.
Still love you, baby.
This is the part where we try to get a
For 7 days.
Yeah, that's the part where you're trying to get caught, right? There you go. Hell yeah. And Tina Marie says, "Miss fun shit."
Is there a reason, a thought or a hope that I was wrong? As
Get
long
it, Eric.
as I am, I keep waiting. Okay, you play bass. You sing. Is there an answer?
the words.
Hope that I was right. As long as I am, I keep
We got some ladies giving y'all some hearts.
Take tonight and save it for me. Still love you.
Shout out to Aaron King. Yeah.
Love is just one more time, baby. Baby, be alright.
I think all your fangirls are coming out because we're getting lots of hearts and lots of fire.
Oh yeah!
I've been without you for so long.
That was a reference to the other BuzzFeed.
Don't you walk away, give up on me. You'll hold on, stay tonight and save it for me, honey. Take tonight and don't ever leave.
Right, thank you. Yeah, it kind of is.
Funny driver.
Tonight.
My hair was so long.
Let me love you just one more time, baby. Baby, be
I want to know what she was going to do with that wax.
Man. Let's find out.
And Tina says she wants Eric to dance.
It's so ridiculous.
Here we go. Oh, Lord.
Up, step, drop.
I still love you,
Yeah.
baby, tonight. You let me love you just one more time, baby. Baby, be alright.
Like the whole yeah. Let Eric set on fire.
I'm fire. You a busted challenge. Shout out to the driver.
Uh-oh. I think it cut. I
Frozen.
think that's her stream.
Frozen.
Uh-oh. Oh, it might be your Wi-Fi. Because it looks like your Wi-Fi at the top is not.
I don't have Wi-Fi.
Oh,
It's Ethernet.
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 That's what Comcast employees do when they install on Ethernet.
So, I'm wondering, is this okay? There's.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Oh,
we are.
We broke the internet. No.
we broke the. Yo, I should just went viral, bro.
Michelle goes, Mary froze. Mary froze. Mary's back. We just broke the fucking internet. That's all that happened. No.
As usual.
As usual, we break
We're
everything.
breaking something.
Yeah, I mean, that's literally very true.
Well, actually, 30 minutes before the show, somebody hit something down the road. My internet went out. I called. I was like, "You motherfucker, don't be fucking my
It happens.
Because Tina said she wants jacket, Eric. She loves
You
jacket.
can talk to Chad.
Chad,
He has them for sale.
Yo, shout out, Chad.
Yeah, it's going up for auction to the biggest bidder. No,
Nicki Minaj.
so guys, first of all, y'all were having so much fun in that fucking video.
I
And
think too much fun.
Yeah, maybe too much fun.
Maybe too much fun, as usual.
Yeah, we always have fun.
It was also like the first time we all saw each other because we're all in different parts of the country. We all flew in for the first time since everything shut down for that video, so it was kind of like a reunion of sorts.
Yeah.
it looked like y'all were just ready to freaking rock and just. I mean, that was a cool ass fucking set. First of all, what was that hanging down from the ceiling?
Oh, like the plant, the locker room.
Oh yeah, the fake plants.
Yeah.
Like okay, so like this room, this space has like 6 or 7 rooms, and they're all like kind of like different and weird, and it was like perfect for our video, you know, because it was perfect. But yeah, there's one room that had it was like a bathroom or something.
Yeah, there's like multiple locations. Everything in that video was shot in the same place, even though it like looks totally different every scene.
Yeah, it was like a gymnasium, and then like a greenhouse sort of thing, and then a bathroom, and then another bathroom, and then a room with like a bunch of mannequins.
This is all in the basement of an abandoned church.
Yes,
Yeah,
all in
yeah.
the church.
I was gonna say,
Brooklyn. Oh my God.
For real, Brooklyn.
Exactly.
I mean, where else can you find a location to where you can get that many different atmospheres? That's fucking killer. And
Yeah.
now to know that it was an abandoned church, that dude.
I think it's a currently active church.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think they still do services. It was just like this weird, like satanic ritual.
We do services there.
Yeah.
Wildstreet hosts.
Yeah, we do Sunday services.
Yeah.
With Kanye.
Yeah. No shoes are allowed.
No shoes.
No shoes, no clothes, just
Oh, now we're talking.
No clothes.
Yeah.
And we only read non-canonical biblical texts.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh my
It's a
God.
Gnostic.
You do have has Wildstreet 3 come out yet, or is that still due to be released later?
Well, okay, Wildstreet 3 will come out in May on Golden Robot Records. And so first we release Set It Off, which comes out February 15th, and then we'll have a single. It's kind of like it's a lead single, let's say, and it's called Mother, and it's kind of
It's different.
it's different,
Very
and
different.
It kind of paves the way for our transition to what we were into what we're going to be.
I like
And and so, well, it's a 7-minute song, and we're going to have a full amazing music video for that. But Set It Off has a lyrics video that's coming out with it, and I think the single speaks for itself. So
Yeah.
so we decided to wait till Mother to do another video.
Hey, do you, bro? Do you? You know what you're doing, and you're kicking ass doing it. So I ain't mad.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there waiting patiently or impatiently, you know. But so you guys have played 5. There was a time where you played 5 consecutive years at Rocklahoma.
Mhm.
I mean, that's epic in itself, because I know many bands have always wanted to play Rocklahoma, and
We headlined the side stage for 5 straight years.
that is awesome. That is awesome. Now, your single, the one we just played, reached over 200K views on YouTube and nearly 100K streams on Spotify when it was
Over
released.
100. Actually,
Awesome.
we're at 110K, and the radio edit actually has about 90K. So we can just say 200.
Yeah.
And
201. You gotta add the extra one in there.
Born to Be, the single that came out last February, is about like 1.5K away from 300K. So
Yeah, shit.
Numbers and numbers. We just want to rock, you know.
You just want to rock the soul and kick some ass and have some fun. So,
Absolutely.
so Eric, we're going to start with Eric. Eric, when did you first pick up a guitar and first decide that this was what you wanted to do with your life?
Okay. Well, I was I was like about 8 years old, and my town. I come from a small town upstate, right? And we finally got MTV, and I'm not sure when we got it or whatever, but I turned on MTV and I saw, Aerosmith. I saw Guns N' Roses, and what basically I was like, I saw Steven Tyler, I saw Joe Perry. I was like, I want to be both those guys, right?
That's
so,
gonna be one day.
so I convinced my parents to buy me a guitar. They wanted to buy me a toy guitar at first, even though I was like bashing away at this acoustic with two strings on it. And so they got me this. They rented a guitar for the first 6 months, and I took like private lessons from some like high school student from the town next door who didn't show me anything, but he did. The first two songs I learned were "Welcome to the Jungle" and "Sweet Child of Mine." So,
And the teacher was Ingrid Malmsteen.
and which is pretty cool, because I was 8, So,
I mean, an 8-year-old playing "Welcome to the Jungle." Fuck yeah!
well, yeah, like I wasn't playing the guitar solos, but I did play the intro on "Sweet Child of Mine," and got through the chords,
So the rest is history.
and the rest is history, my friends.
So while we let everybody, we are back live. So get your asses back in here. Don't make me come hunt you down like I know where all you live, but that's just how I like to mess with my people. So what you Brody, not Brody, sorry, Brody's thinking about me. When did you decide that you wanted to be a musician and that you wanted to rock the souls of the world?
Some things are chosen for you. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And I meant Dominic. I don't know why I said he.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I'm like I'm also.
Sorry. See, y'all got me spewing names that I don't even freaking know right now. Okay,
No,
So Jeremiah.
Jeremiah.
I mean, I really figured it out
Jeremiah
around
Jeremiah.
that's my middle name.
So perfect.
So I was around 10ish, and I heard Night Train by Guns N' Roses, and that was it. That was it. That was the moment I heard that, and I was just like, that's it.
You were hooked.
I was like, that sound is what I want to do for the rest of my life. I was like, I want to make that noise, and I did. And now I'm here.
So what about you, Mr. Badass, on the feet and on the keyboard and just whatever they allow you to do?
Oh yeah. I guess I was like both my parents are musicians and my dad had like a little indie record label in New Jersey, so I was just like around music all the time. And then I got like a Who VHS tape when I was like 5 or 6, and like the first video was like the Who just being interviewed, and I was like, all right, whatever. And then like that was the interview where Keith Moon put a bomb in his drum set, and I was just like, I want to do this. And then I was like, okay, I guess I'm just gonna play drums now. And the weird thing is, my dad showed me recently, or my mom showed me, like notes that they made when my mom was pregnant, and like my mom plays bass and my dad plays guitar, and they're like, oh, we just want to have a son that plays drums so we can have a little band, and then boom, I play drums. So yeah, more wholesome story.
I have to add one thing to my Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure is also very important.
Oh, that's good to know. Shit. Yeah,
Oh, well, no, I'm a big fan of Bill and Ted.
I was supposed to be in Bill and Ted's.
Really?
Yeah, I was supposed to be the death.
I was supposed to be.
I am a villain.
I was supposed to be the empty void.
Donna Love says, hello, Eric. Greetings from San Diego, California. Yeah, arts.
I was in San Diego this year. I love San Diego.
Boom. She's got all kinds of little guitars and all kinds of little cymbals for you.
Hell yeah.
And you got all your fangirls in here. Kara says, I just watched that movie, Bill and Ted.
Matrix? Keanu Reeves, what? Keanu Reeves. Cyberpunk?
Yeah.
No, so good minds think alike. So you have shared the stage with like so many damn bands. You, I mean, how was it sharing the stage with freaking Twisted Sister?
That was pretty cool. It
I
was,
mean, dude, I mean, that was the very first like in your face rock band that I ever watched. And
yeah.
I was a rebel and my mom didn't like it. So I turned it up loud. So
For the video?
Like yeah, D Snyder's amazing. That's all I got to say. He's amazing. He's an amazing frontman. He's an amazing person, and Twisted Sister kicks ass.
so and here we see we're trying to break the internet again. And you guys played with Kid, LA Guns, uh Bouncy Souls, uh L Brides, and many more. I mean, what
Yeah.
is the most big lineup that you have been on? What would be your say your bucket list lineup if you had the chance to be on it?
We were supposed to play with Slipknot last year.
Well, yeah, like
Yeah, Slipknot. Yeah.
we've wanted to do Rockfest for kind of a long time, so it's pretty cool that we're getting to play. I want to play all over the world and everywhere. It doesn't matter the size of the show. It just matters that we get to all the fans who care about Wildstreet all over the world. So whether it's like the biggest festival or like I don't know, like a small bar, we're just gonna kill it.
Yeah.
I really want to play in Japan, really
Me too.
bad.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, and I want to go to Japan. I wa-
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
guys,
Play some places in Japan.
are you signed to Golden Robot Records, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
How long have you been with them?
we were signed in September, yeah, they're awesome. Like, great roster, great people who run the label, great everything, and
Yeah.
so far, it seems awesome.
And Eric, lessons on your that's your day job. You give lessons. So how well, I might not want to say this because you might have like 3,000 women standing at your door. If someone wants to learn or take lessons from you, how do they go about doing that?
They can just write me or something. Like, on I'm easy to find. Look at me. I got pink hair. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, just look for just look for Eric.
it's like Eric Jake equals Waldo. I show up everywhere.
Michelle says,
Or
who
Golden-
directed Easy Does It video? I love that song, by the way.
I don't remember the guy's name. In fact,
I don't remember the girl's name.
I don't- to be honest, it's so long ago. I don't remember anything except I remember that me and my friend Kyle wrote that song in 1 hour. We demoed it in 2 weeks, and then we sent it to the guys who were in the band, and we recorded it, and we shot a video, and that's it. It's really amazing how how well received that song has been. But the truth is, like, we were just rocking, like we didn't really think about anything.
You just want to be left in the moment and just do your shit and rock your music, and you weren't thinking about who was directing. You just wanted to get it out there. I understand that, man.
Yeah.
Michelle says, was Alice McMahon or McMahon one of the dancers?
I
Or
don't think so. I don't think so.
he just remembers rocking the shit, Michelle. No. So, what is to come for you guys? I know you got your new album that's going to be released. You're going to have new videos for that. You got you got you got the Call of the Wild Festival in UK, you got Rockfest USA. Wh- what else do y'all have in store for your fans that you can talk about?
Okay, well,
Don't get yourself in trouble.
the first thing that this is like the most important thing that happened since since COVID and the pandemic and this crazy year. Like before we were planning to go on tour for a year, but now we can honestly say there's going to be a Wildstreet 4 because there are songs that exist that are written for Wildstreet. Okay, and that's the most important thing, that the band's not going to stop, anytime soon. Okay, but Lord knows that when it's safe for everybody to be playing music in a public setting, then we're probably going to be on tour for a very long time. So get familiar with Wildstreet 3.
Get ready to have this face.
Once hashtag fuck COVID gets the hell out the way, you're fixing to take over the world and rock everybody's soul.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's been the plan.
That's been the plan.
I think we're doing a pretty good job at it.
I mean, shit, you got people coming out of the woodwork from all over the United States and Europe going, hey, man, we've been missing your ass. So evidently you're doing it right, brother. Donna Love says, long live rock and roll. Don't get
Wrote a song about it.
Featuring Kanye West.
So tell us about, I want to get to know y'all. I mean, we know Wildstreet, we know, when you started playing, let's hear about you. I mean, what are some of we're going to start with Eric. What are some of your influences that you look up to and that you idolize? What are some of your influences?
Well, let me tell you, this is a really important truth. I only listen to Kelly Clarkson on Tuesdays in February. It's true.
It's like Kelly Clarkson actually played a lot. Like a lot of pop is played with them when we're on tour. A lot of we play a lot of different stuff.
Yeah,
I'm not even.
I strictly only listen to disco, Donna Summer and Parliament Funkadelic. That's all I listen to.
When we started Wildstreet, we decided that we were going to be a Mother's Finest cover band.
Yo, Mother's Finest is an extremely underrated 70s funk band, which should be known across the universe.
Needless to say, there's five dudes in the band, and everybody sings. And some tracks, it's
Yeah.
Oh man,
I only listen to Japanese rock, and that's not even a joke. None of it's English. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, we're very weird musically. It doesn't even fit. We jack it.
Dom and I both used to be in death and thrash metal bands.
Yeah.
And jazz and everything. So we've been all over. Eric's a jazz guitarist.
Jazz guitarist.
Can be if you.
If I wanted to.
Well, that's what's cool about my show is I actually like the fans to get a chance to actually get to know, you as a person, what you like, and because I know y'all do umpteen million interviews, but we like to keep it real. And man, I want to check out some Japanese rock.
I can recommend bands for days.
Besides, obviously these are my band members, but Locke also plays in this band called Skyver, and they're awesome. It's slightly different, but for rock fans, you'll love it. Okay, and Dominic plays with a friend of ours, Destroyer, and he just released a song with what's the guy's name?
Oh, Tokyo Rose. Yeah.
Tokyo Rose,
and that's all electronic stuff.
It's all EDM, and it's killing. It's
different, and it's fun. I think that it's good to just have that variety, and just spice it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you can check out the songs. Both bands on Wildstreet's playlists,
Extra Japan, someone said.
That's
right.
Yeah,
I saw them at the Square Garden. Fuck yeah.
I'll tell you guys what. you two get with me after the show today and get me your other band's names, and I will interview you guys as well and give you some exposure. How about that?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's do that.
And Douglas says Sam Morris,
Sam Morris.
and Kara says you guys are a fucking riot.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
We're a riot from home.
Yeah, exactly.
And Michelle says, with no shows currently, how do you spend your days now?
Ooh.
I do TikToks all day.
Play video games.
TikToks, Eric, I do TikToks.
TikTok.
Yo, I'm on TikTok. Same.
Yeah.
24/7 TikTok.
No,
I'm on Parlor.
what do you do?
Queen, you know? I mean, come on.
What do I do with my? I produce music on my free time, just like for myself for fun. It's fun. I just have all these musical ideas to get out now, because
Yeah.
there's nothing to do. It's not like we can go and play a show. So I'm just stuck at home thinking about music all day. So I just fiddle around on my computer and act like I know what I'm doing. It's a good
Yeah.
time.
Heck yeah, man. And you said all the members in the band also do vocals, and evidently all of y'all can play anything. I mean, you said he picked up the keyboard, replacing the drums when y'all did your live.
Yeah.
So there is endless possibilities of what's to come from you guys, And that's
Yeah, I think that's why we all get along, because we're all incredibly weird.
We'll put an R&B album, probably.
I love it, man.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Why is it fucking normal? Normal is fucking boring.
Yeah, I feel that.
But yeah, well, again, like Wildstreet, like our fans are the best. So I just want to say thank you to everyone.
They
Yeah,
love
thank
it.
you.
They love it.
Good out to see.
They love the weirdness.
They love.
They do. They're sitting here digging it. They're really digging it. I'm over here sitting here getting lots of hearts and lots of love, which when we're done with both interviews today, I will send you a downloadable copy of this and you can see all the love and likes and shares.
Oh yeah, that's sweet.
So okay, let's see. Let me find something out of the box. Let me think. If someone came up to you, guys and said, I have a request.
No.
No.
And they requested the weirdest fucking song.
Yes.
What song would you absolutely refuse to play? Is there one?
That's a good question.
The question is it a Wildstreet song, or is it a
No,
song
it's
just
I think it's
someone
a
else's
general
song.
song.
What will we not
In general. Like a fan, like if you were doing a live stream and you were doing some Wall Street and one of your fans probably requested a song.
Diplo song.
One song you will never freaking play.
We never do Post Malone cover or something like that.
or Leonard Skinner?
Oh yeah.
Oh, man, Freebird. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Freebird. Oh man.
Veil Maya.
Oh, Freebird.
I cry every
So
time
sad, Freebird.
Really? Still?
Fly,
I
bird.
pee myself.
Fly.
Just
get away.
This first time I ever seen Freebird.
I know when I had my band Sister Rock, and we were just a cover band, and we were working our way up to our originals. But the one song we refused to ever play was Freebird. And lo and behold, some of our biggest shows, there would be one person out there screaming.
That was your audition.
Yeah, we don't ever play Freebird because I always lose my slide.
You kept on a left-handed slide anyway.
One time, it fell behind the amp, and my God,
It never came back.
That was a nightmare.
Never came back.
Douglas says, thank you, Wall Street, for being so cool to your fans.
Oh,
And Kara says, weird is good.
weird is the new hot out here, man.
Right?
Yeah,
For better
it
or for
really
worse.
is. I know, it's so crazy. Speaking of,
So evidently, you guys are ready to hit the road running and you guys are ready to see your fans. And I have your website streaming on the bottom so they can so I can direct them to their website. Is there anything that y'all would like to say to your fans to that might be having a hard time during this COVID shit, to let them know that everything's gonna be all right and to keep it together and just hang on till y'all rock again?
It's this too shall pass.
There you go. There you go.
And just look out for the new single. It's coming February 15th. Thank you for the support for it's going on 14 years, and Jimmy's not here, but he's here because Wildstreet
He's here in spirit.
You know what I
His
mean?
soul is
So,
on.
just
He's the one probably messing with the internet right now just to let us know he's there.
Actually, would be him. Yeah, he's like building new 5G in his house.
It's Saul.
Yeah, he's like, so I'll take up the power.
But we appreciate everybody and thanks for coming to the live streams and thanks for we got 5 million traffic to our Facebook page during June and May and stuff, just when we were doing when I was doing these stupid live streams. But just keep supporting, because when we play full band, you ain't gonna see nothing like it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It's definitely a one and only experience.
Well, guys, I cannot wait to see you live. If you ever get near Arkansas, let me know, or even Texas, let me know, because I will get the girls. We will make a road trip, and we will come up and rock out with you guys.
Hell yeah!
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Save the side stage because it's fixing to get fucking wild.
Gracias.
Oh, we got you got your buddies down here ready for their interview. The Midnight Devils, they're down here getting ready for their interview.
Great.
So when I was talking to him earlier, he was like, I just talked to him the other day. Kara says she loves the live streams. Vicky says we love the live streams.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, because evidently, there are some bands that aren't doing it, but that's a way of keeping in touch with your fans during this time, man. And that the fans miss you guys. They have withdrawals and shit, so keep it going and keep rocking. And guys, just keep being you and keep kicking ass. And do not, everybody watching, make sure that when their new album drops or their new single drops, I want you to go get it, go buy it, go share it, go love it. Because if you don't, Mama Mary's going to hunt you down and kick your ass.
Absolutely.
Sorry, I'm just like that.
It's all good. Thank you so much for having us on the show tonight.
Yes, absolutely. It's actually really cool.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Yeah.
Well, I like to make it fun and, not like your average interview, because, there's times when your fans really like to just joke with you and get to know you as a individual and a person. And, that's why I did it this way. So it was a lot of fun and no holds bar. And you could just be you and not have to worry about shit.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's all about you and your fans, baby. It's all about the music. But
Absolutely.
it is my honor. Martha says, thanks for making your fans feel like friends.
Big
Oh,
Bring
they're
it.
nothing but friends. That is it. They are
Thank you.
family. The Wildstreet
They're
family.
the cult.
And Bell says, fuck scripted interviews.
For real.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
God, is there any last words that you would like to say to your fans before we get off here?
No, just thank you so much.
Love you guys.
We and thank everybody for coming and have a great night.
Well, you guys stay safe. You keep kicking ass and taking names. And feel free to share anything that you do on Mama Mary's Music Mayhem. And I will shove it down people's throats. And I can't wait to see you live when the shows get started back up.
Hell yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No problem. You guys keep it real and keep it tight and keep it right.
Thank you.
Bye. Guys, that was Wall Street. They are freaking awesome. And below you see their website streaming. And here is, I had it. Here is their Facebook link. Make sure you go show them some love and let them know that you've seen them on Mama Mary's Music Mayhem. And just go hang out with them because, man, they're a blast. They are a fucking blast. So I see that I got my next phenomenal in your face, gonna melt your face, gonna rock your freaking soul, brothers, in the lobby. Are y'all ready for the Midnight Devils? So we're gonna bring them up. Here is Sam and Sniper. Unmute you guys. You got it muted.
Soul Brothers number one.
Like, what do you think? We can't even plug in our fucking guitars. How do we know? We don't even have a computer. You know, the worst part is this is my computer. I don't even know how to turn the damn thing on. I got it for watching MP3s, DVDs. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know.
Pornhub.
Well, it's true, Pornhub. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, Pornhub. You know, I've had a lot of bands say that. So Douglas says, Sam, he's like trying to get people in here. And Melinda says, oh, Sniper.
Yeah, it's his first appearance, his first public appearance since
I've forgotten how to speak and everything.
he
It's
came
bad.
out of the woods for your entertainment tonight.
I got this pet bear named Ben. I don't really know. Look at this. Wow.
Yeah, I got to say.
Quarantine has been kind. Yeah.
So how have you guys been doing?
We're doing good, actually. I was just talking to Sniper, and it seems like today, of all days, I don't know if it's you or what, but everybody seems like they're very excited. You know, things are starting to open back up. At least you can kind of see that things are starting to pick up.
Well, it's you guys. It's you lovely, freaking phenomenal, in your face, rock your soul bands, and Mama Mary's stupidity and fun. That's what it is.
It's an exciting day, for sure.
Right. And Melanie says, how are you guys doing? She misses you guys. And Douglas from RFL says,
Oh, very good. Oh my God.
He got it.
I will go grab. Can we cuss on this? Because I have a potty mouth. I'm going to tell you that right now.
dude, I don't give a fuck what you say.
Okay, awesome.
Damn
I
fine.
have this portrait where I look like Barry fucking Gibb that someone painted for me, and this dude just says I look like Barry Gibb. I'm like, what?
That's
I'm
Doug
like,
from RFL Records.
Of course. Thanks, Doug. Douglas.
Just gonna
Son of
have
a
to
bitch.
And then Michael says, Midnight Devils coming to the
Yeah,
in Denver, April 3rd. Whoop
we were
that.
just talking about that.
Yeah.
Mike, that's gonna be huge one. Wolf Fest. That's kind of. I think we kind of are planning on that being our big breakout of quarantine.
Coming out of the
right?
closet
Yeah, right.
party. Yeah.
Coming out of the closet, real hot, real hot.
And Bob says, who let Sniper out of the asylum?
Kiss Asylum.
Bob Long. What's going on, Bob? Bob, I'm catching you. I'm at 6 Minute Mile. I'm catching you, Bob.
Terry, what's up?
Yeah, we got people just pouring in here, and Douglas says, how deep is your love?
How did he's like a mind reader. How does he know that's my favorite Bee Gees song?
Oh,
Not only a member, but president of the fan club of Nebraska. So right there,
Solid gold.
solid gold. Yeah.
that's solid go, baby. So, for those that's been sleeping or not paying attention, this is the Midnight Devils. They are legendary, high energy, glam slam, boogie woogie, rock and roll from Omaha.
Omaha and Chicago.
And
It's a dual citizenship.
That's dual citizenship. And you know, I actually met you guys at Rocklahoma 2018. My band 13X was playing Proving Grounds.
Oh,
Before it was actually, they had already went on stage, and you guys come over to Proving Grounds. And actually, I was walking from the main stage, and you, Sniper, were sitting at the DMB. You were just sitting on the wall, and I had long red hair. I'm that crazy bitch that came up and talked to you and was like,
I do remember that, believe it or not.
"Thank you so
Was that
much."
before or after you got the bus stuck?
Yeah.
It wasn't. Was it muddy? Because I'm trying to remember. No, was that when it rained every night?
Yeah.
Was
We
that-
got the bus stuck in the mud that night.
Me, I got stuck.
Yes. But it was so cool because y'all came over to Proving Grounds and there was a band on stage and y'all came over there all glammed up, owning that shit. And it's like the waters parted. When y'all walked in, they were like, oh shit. And everybody,
The fruit fairies have flown in. Here we go.
They're like this. Oh, Christ.
and my crazy ass and my girlfriend, I came up and I pushed everybody out of the way. I said, hey, dudes, take a fucking picture with me. And you're like, all right, so. But yeah, I had long hair. That's before I went through my cancer battle and shit. So yeah, y'all were really fucking cool and y'all kicked ass. I just wanted to tell you that. So that's the
Very
first
kind
time
of you
I've
to say
actually
so.
seen you live. And yeah, kind of stuck with me. So it's kind of ironic having you on my show. So
It was
guys,
very cool.
you have a new single. Is this a new single? Pink Halo?
Not a new single, but it is our debut music video, the second single from our first album. Came out in February, right before we had this big tour planned, and it came out right before the tour started. It was perfect, and then kind of everything happened, and we're just kind of still sitting here like everybody else.
In fact, I'm wearing the shirt. I don't know if you can read that.
Yes. Y'all were going to be on tour with the Choir Boys.
Yeah, we did 2 weeks with them, scheduled for a month. We lasted 2 weeks from Salt Lake City to New Orleans, and it kind of all fell apart after that. We drove home thinking, oh, this will be a week or two,
Right.
and here it is, almost a year.
I remember the exact words I said to you. Happy birthday, fuckface. Because we were driving.
It was my birthday.
It was his birthday, and we were driving from New Orleans. We thought, oh, we'll do St. Louis and Chicago, surely. And the dominoes started falling, and I was like, well, happy birthday, fuckface. I'll drive, and then I was.
Yeah, you brought this on us, fuckface. No, it was,
Yeah.
no. I've watched your live videos. When y'all do, sit there and talk to your fans before you're going in for your shows and stuff. And I love how y'all do that shit. Y'all be sitting there shit talking each other and be like, "See, this is what I had to fucking deal with."
It's mostly Jimmy.
Yeah.
It's mostly Jimmy, the guy that's not here.
The big shit talker's not here. Yeah.
Melanie says, "Sniper, are you going to take the lead vocals on another song in the next album?"
I don't want to really say yes or no, but let's just be pleasantly surprised. How about that?
All right. And Douglas from RFL Records says, I need to know about the new tunes.
The new tunes, we've been saying it. We got 10 songs demoed, I believe. 10 songs we got on record. We just have to get in and record the rest of it, do the full length. And the plan is to go to Chicago, record with Chip, and put out our sophomore release. We're just kind of waiting for the right time. And like I said, things are kind of opening up and everybody's starting to get excited again. So I think that time's going to come pretty soon. We'll head out there and cut all the tracks and be ready for March and April, I think.
Heck yeah. And guys, I did watch your live video the other day. So make sure if you are watching, you go to the midnightdevils.com and get your Midnight Devils hoodie.
The Magnum condoms, that was a big selling point.
That is huge, as they say.
What about the fist thing? I want
to. I forgot about that.
That's like, I got to get close to it.
We're going to have to get those rolling road cases to hold all of our fists.
Yeah.
It's a hot selling item, but very heavy to transport.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the things your fans were like, hey, you need this and that. I was sitting there cracking my ass up. Douglas gives y'all this. He's like, rock and roll.
He's ready for the fist.
Yeah.
He's doing this. It's like, wait for it. What is he doing there?
So while everybody gets in here, when we make the transition from band to band, I'm going to pull up Pink Halo and play it with y'all on here so your fans can talk to you about it. Are y'all cool with that?
Absolutely.
Sure.
Hell yeah, let's rock this shit. Bring some music. Yeah. Let's see if we can break the
Oh,
internet.
it's a video. The video.
Yeah.
I have seen this before.
Yeah. Oh, you haven't watched your video?
Well,
There's a cameo appearance right here.
oh yeah.
My buddy Adam right there. Just saw him on the Swinger website, single and ready to mingle.
Maybe a few girls I
Doug says, smell the glove.
That's probably my pants. Oh, look at that.
That's a real gun. Those are real dollars from the strip club. Not real coke.
No, that's not real at all. We couldn't.
Some of it is.
We couldn't afford that.
She takes her jacket off. She wants that shit.
It's a gold leaf joint.
Gold leaf.
24 karat gold leaf.
Douglas says, very, very New York dolls.
Absolutely, New York dolls. Yeah.
Uh-oh, that was laced with something.
It's a roofie joint.
It's a roofie joint.
Don't smoke with the Midnight Devils.
Don't never smoke with the midnight devils.
I don't know how fast we play this live.
Uh-oh, she's coming back.
Uh-oh.
It's filmed right live at the strip club.
Uncle Jimmy.
How did they know?
Is that glitter?
My parents were so pissed. They're like, "Why are you guys doing drugs in your video?" I'm like, "It's not drugs, it's glitter."
Melanie says, huh, wonder where I left it. Oh, she's fixing a puke or something.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Oh.
That's my favorite part.
Where'd that hat come from?
Oh, yeah, Mr. Cowboy, what's that?
That's you.
Richie, not my Richie.
What is that?
Richie Sambora hat, isn't
It's
it?
a U.S. made Stetson.
Is it?
Yeah.
I got that as a gift from Sam, and I've worked for like 3 times in my life.
Doesn't have hair.
Just hand her some rocks and then start walking down the street.
Some rocks.
While she's tripping off.
Some homeless guy's like, how much for the hat? I don't.
She came along for the ride, but she stayed for the show.
I know you guys can't wait to get back on stage now.
This is the best part of the video.
This is like, that's pretty funny.
Kara says, my horns are holding up high. My hater.
No.
She's a pretty little devil with the big halo. Just one more before we hit the road.
I do miss playing this.
Yeah.
I do miss playing this.
Takes you back, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does. I don't know if I remember how to play it.
It's like a bike. You'll figure it out, brother.
Luckily, I have a CD I can use.
Yeah!
The best part of that video was I got this picture on my phone. So we were shooting like the downtown guitar solo scene. It was downtown in Omaha, and it was probably a Saturday night, and there's nothing really open but bars and stuff like that. Sniper's like, I gotta piss. I'm like, what? He's like, I gotta piss.
I drank a tall boy. I had to go.
He's like, so I have the picture on my phone.
I remember
scaled up into a dumpster in an alleyway and just took a piss right inside of the dumpster. I was like, "What are you?"
I wanted some privacy.
While you're shooting a video,
Yeah.
The model's there, everybody's there. He was standing in the dumpster pissing.
It happened. I was like, this, just looking at him, was like, it's up here on that, just going, "What's up? How's it going?" And you can hear the pee hitting the metal in the dumpster. And I'm like, damn, I hope this I get on my shoes.
That should have made the video.
Well, it probably did. It's probably on the editing floor.
Douglas said, Sam Sniper. God, you guys got me cracking up. Who are you guys listening to these days?
Who are you listening to?
Right now?
Yeah.
The last thing I listened to was Ghost.
Oh.
I was playing along just when Sam rolled up. I was playing along to Van Halen 1. I was playing a guitar, warming, just getting, practicing, whatever you want to call it.
I was listening to. I do a ton of DJing, right? So at a constant listening to music, DJing for strip clubs and whatnot. So 90% of the time I have to play terrible music. But sometimes I find some really cool stuff. And I've said this before in an interview, but the new video that came out from the Suicide Bombers is probably one of my favorite songs. That I know that album came out last year, but one of my favorites.
So, Sniper, we're going to start with you. Tell us when you decided, what age you were, and when you decided that you wanted to pick up a guitar and be this badass that you are today.
Well, I was watching a repeat of the on NBC of the 1968 Elvis comeback special.
The black leather?
Yeah. Elvis was the coolest motherfucker on the planet. I mean, I was like, he wasn't fat then. He was like really buff and everything, and he was playing that guitar, and I was just like, oh my, I was probably 8 or 9, and I was like, Elvis is cool, and I wanted to be Elvis, and my parents bought me me and my brother, this plastic, it's like a plastic guitar with plastic strings, and I hit the strings real hard, it sounded like distortion, and I'm like, this is cool. And then I swept out a machine shop for a year and bought a guitar and an amp and wanted to be Ace Frehley and Pete Townsend and Ted Nugent. And then, of course, Eddie came on the scene, and then I wanted to be just like him, So when I was 9, I'd say I started playing like, I wasn't playing, I was just beating the shit out of a plastic guitar.
Did you break the strings? The plastic?
I did. There was only 2 strings on it when I was done.
So how about you, Sam?
I was a little older, so I had to be probably 14, maybe 13 or 14. I was in 8th grade. Grew up in this tiny town, and my parents sent me to private school. So it was a Christian private school. And in 8th grade, they showed you these videos, and the video was called Hell's Bells, right? And it was a propaganda video that taught about how if you listen to rock music, you're actually worshiping the devil.
Wow.
And it was to scare you, right?
Those. I remember.
Yeah. And so it did the complete opposite for me. I saw all this stuff and I was like, whoa, this is really cool. This is really cool. And that was like the first time I kind of felt like I was a part of something, and I had like connected. My buddy brought in Detroit Rock City, the song. I listened to that, and I was like, that was the moment. And I was like, boom, I knew what I wanted to do. I got a guitar, and I finally realized, like, just because like there's people like us all over the world. And so, like, you weren't alone, even though you didn't match up with kids in your class. Nobody really understood it. Everybody around the world loves Kiss. There's little pockets of these cool rock and roll people all over the world. So, really, like a huge community.
Exactly. And you guys are just bad to the fucking bone. I will tell you that. The one thing that you told me that night when I walked up to you and I was like, you look familiar. And you were like,
did I say Dave Thomas of Wendy's? Is that what I said? Because that's my usual. They go, hey, I know you. And I'm like, Dave Thomas, founder of Wendy's.
No.
No, that's not what I said.
You told me that you're motherfucking Midnight Devils and you do it like nobody else does.
I said that?
Sounds like him. Sounds like him.
You sure that wasn't Jimmy or him?
I was like, fuck yeah, man, that sounds cool. I walked off.
Wow. I must have been high on fucking Pepsi or something. I don't know.
He spent the last 3 hours trying to get the bus out of the mud.
Well-
He was on fumes, running on
Oh, my
exhaust
God.
fumes.
Oh, God.
So I do this. I did this with the last band. If I see people watching that have not comment, I'll call them out. So James, I see you. Rob, I see you. Let's see. Mitchell, I see you. Lachelle, I see you. Nikki, I see you. Tanya, I see you. So get your bitch asses in here and comment and talk to these sexy motherfuckers because Mama Mary said so. Don't make me. No.
I want to hear from you, damn it.
Douglas says, great interview with Dominic and Wildstreet. Well, thank you, Doug. This is Midnight Devils, Doug.
Speaking of, can I call out Wildstreet right now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, good, perfect. We're good friends with them, so it's all in fun and games. But I had just messaged Eric before our interview, before we were even knew that we were going to be booked together. I said, Eric, how fucking cool would it be if we did like a 3-band glam rock tour and came out of quarantine fucking swinging, just fucking gunning it and run it right along the lines of the stadium tour, but have it be real rock and roll bands that are actually out on the road doing it, and not for the money, not for the fame, the real stuff, the real party.
Music and the fans, man.
So Eric, I'm calling you out. I already got a really good name for this tour. I already got some ideas rolling. Eric, let's make something happen.
You hear that, Eric? Hold out. You got to make it happen now because it's live, baby. You're being put on the spot. It's got to happen. Yeah. Fans want it. We want it. And that's all that matters.
Exactly. How awesome would it be? Everybody be talking about this. Midnight Devils, Wildstreet, whoever else is on the bill, traveling around the country. And I guarantee that the tour would go so well that you just keep adding dates. Because it'd be all everybody would be talking about.
It'd be fucking crazy, man. It would
be
the
destination.
Mm-hmm. It would be fucking awesome. So I want to ask, what kind of makeup do you use for your stage makeup? Because that shit holds up, dude. What do you use?
I use a stuff called Clown White.
Perfectly named. That is perfectly named, just so you know.
It's just this big vat of makeup like this. You're just like,
don't eat it. It does not taste good. I thought it was sour cream. I was like, oh.
I bought it 2 years ago, the tub, and I've used like a third of it after like 10 tours. This is clown.
I was dipping chips in it. I'm like, God, this is terrible. What the hell?
We got a ball joint loose on the truck. We got to lube it up.
Wheel bearings. Grease it up. Pour out. Let's go.
So it can take care of more things than just your face, right?
It's a multitasking face paint grease.
That's an all-in-one.
Industrial lubricant, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, my God. Melanie says, can you hang on till my visa? She wants to get her visa and travel with
Get a MasterCard. I don't...
He's got jokes and jokes and jokes.
And Douglas says, amen, Sam. And she says, I want that lipstick. But
the lipstick, yeah, that's lip sense. So that kind of took a while, and you'll notice, and this is really nerdy to say, I'm watching Kiss videos last night practicing, and Paul Stanley he'd come out and his lipstick would be perfect. Within the first song, it'd be like up here. I was like, oh, you have to get a good lipstick that doesn't smear for obvious reasons.
And Jeff says, this is so badass. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Jeff. Anytime. And Bob says, ask them about the lost weekend in Illinois, starting with the bib overhaul.
Oh yeah.
Had stop and ending with midget wrestling.
It was friggin' epic.
It started before then. We cruised into town on no brakes.
The bus was messed up. Yeah, the bus was messed up. We had a master cylinder go out, and so the brakes weren't working. And so Sam's like, you better drive the bus. I'm like, all right. And so we got in late, and we're like, Bob, we're hungry. Can you take us somewhere to eat? And it's like the small town in Illinois, and he's driving through all these like roads, and we're like, fuck, Bob, we're hungry, man. Let's go. And he's like, well, none's open here, so we got to drive far. And we go to this little bar in this little town, and I'm sorry I don't remember the name of it, Bob. But there's this guy that owns the bar that plays bass. He has bib overalls, and there's just a couple, like 2-3 guys up jamming in this little tiny bar.
He set us up.
And I was like, this guy was probably sorry, Sam,
No,
like
he was.
the best bass player I've ever seen in my life. And I'm like, he's wearing fucking overalls, man. What the hell? And he played with like REO Speedwagon or somebody like that in their, like after their heyday, but was still, they were still popular. And he was, I can't remember his name, and Bob's probably going to be mad at me. I'm sorry, I can't remember Bob, but he was fucking amazing. And they were doing some jams. And then we got up and played a couple of Van Halen. We played a Van Halen song. And what else did we play?
I don't know.
I can't remember. It was like, we had fun and ate cheeseburgers. It was awesome.
And then the next morning, they wake us up at like 7 in the morning to go play a rehab center.
Now, we were up pretty late. And so we got up like at 6 o'clock in the morning to try to get ready, do full makeup, full everything for the show. That was at it was a
rehab center for mentally disabled people, and we didn't know going in. We didn't know how cool it was going to be, and so Bob's like, "Oh, you guys are going to play acoustic. Jimmy's got a cajon, and we'll do this
bongos."
And it's like as soon as we walked out, we got the warmest reception. We played in front of 10,000 people. We got the warmest reception at this rehab center than we've ever had before. And within minutes, people are up dancing, singing. We played for 45 minutes, and it was the most fun I think we've had. We just kind of looked at each other.
That was it was like refreshment for my soul. It was so epic.
And then midget wrestling at the end of the night. And what I remember most about that is they had the ring set up in front of the stage. And they're like, all right, everybody, we're doing midget lap dances. And somebody hands Jimmy like a 20. And Jimmy's 6'7", he's a tall motherfucker. And he's sitting on the ring, and there's this girl just like bouncing on him. I'm like, oh,
he's doing that. I don't know what to do with my hands. I don't know what to do with my hands. It was so funny.
And they partied harder than anybody I've ever seen. They're doing drugs in the back. They're drinking fucking bottles of liquor.
Oh my God. Do you remember there's these wrestlers, and they get on the top rope. There's a ceiling fan spinning really fast. And me and Sam are just like, that ain't fucking good. Not once, twice. The dude, BAM! And he went down. I'm like, God, that's going to draw blood, man. He got it twice. And I was like, oh, that was awesome. They built the stage, and I'm like, it was hard. I was checking it out. It was not soft like you'd think it would be. It was hard as fuck. They were fucking beating the shit out of each other. Except for the midget girl that was jumping on Jimmy. It was pretty epic.
Those are some badass midgets. You don't want to fuck with them.
Oh, they were drinking everything at the bar. Oh my God, they were fucking tuned up at the end of the night. It was a good night. All thanks to Bob Long. Thanks, Bob.
So, guys, I've followed y'all and watched some of your lives, and I like how when you're on the road and you're in your bus, you actually go live. There was this one, y'all were in the bus, and Jimmy was doing something, and I think it was right after your bus had problems or something, and y'all were talking about, this is life on the road, and he was putting makeup on. He's like, we're going to be late to the show, and you were giving him shit, and it was just some funny ass shit. I mean, your lives, is so fucking entertaining, dude. I cannot wait to actually get to, because I seen you at Rocklahoma, but I only got to see just this much because I had to rush over to Proving Grounds. But I cannot wait to see a full show because you guys just watching your, we're at the show kind of videos. I can just imagine what an actual show is like, a full show and the after party.
See, the thing with us, and I've come to realize that, and I don't know if you've thought much.
Jimmy says, hey, fucker.
Jimmy! Yay! The thing with this band that I've noticed more than any band I've been in is that whether we just book a show in Omaha, say we just book a show in our hometown, there's always going to be some big giant fuck up. Some big thing that's going to fucking go wrong that we're going to have to figure out these problems. We're going to have to figure out this. There's always some insane story.
Let's talk about one.
And then we play the show. The shows are usually fine. And then after the show, the fuck ups start all again. And it's just like, oh, there's parties, there's drunk, blah, blah, blah. Everybody's, and it's always something. And so we walk away with these stories just going, man, these people not fucking believe what actually happens here. It's so insane.
Some would say that the stories are the best part about any of the band.
That's true.
Besides the music, I mean, the stories like Jimmy getting on the wrong bus and he's supposed to meet us in St. Louis, but somehow he's in like Terre Haute, Indiana, and we're like, he's like, I got on the right bus. He told me. And we're like, Jimmy, we had to have someone that was coming to the show swing over and get him, and then get there. It was St. Louis, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're like, how? And he's like, the bus driver told me I was getting on the right bus. I noticed we were going east, and I'm like, well, you're supposed to be heading south. He's like, I know.
There's always stories, but I love it, and it's always just this big buildup.
Bob Long saved us on that one too.
Build
Thanks,
up.
Bob. Bob got him a ride.
Well, Kara says, Bob Long, I see you're the troublemaker.
That's true.
He is
He comes
an
up
amazing individual.
And
He
Melanie,
is.
Jimmy.
one of
And she says, my mate is 4'10" and wants to jump on Jimmy.
You might have to give him 20.
Oh, gosh.
And Jimmy says, probably smoking.
Exactly. That's what I said.
And Kara says,
Oh,
hey, it looks mess. And Jimmy says, I agree. So back to these road stories, because you already let the cat out of the bag. Tell us the craziest, other than that one, tell us one of the craziest fucking road stories that's happened when you
I got a million.
Kansas.
Well,
Okay,
bring it
so
on. Come on.
we got this bus, and we parked it on the side of the stage. We're playing this
compound.
You say it, Sam. I'll just add something in every now and then. Tell the story. It's this epic story.
For nothing.
Bob Long. He can run the miles. I know that. The guy's got he's got stamina. I know it.
So we got hired to play this compound in Kansas, right outside of Topeka. We roll in, and as we're driving up, the owner comes out with like a rocks glass, and he's fucking wasted already. And see, Nitro, that's a Jimmy message.
Nitro. That's a Rocklahoma story. Yeah.
He's got a rocks glass, and he's like, I'm glad you guys could make it. Here's the stage. Let me go get you guys paid before we even start. I'm like, cool, I'm all right with that.
Yeah.
So he starts digging up earth, digging up the ground underneath like a barn, and pulls out like the safe, and then pays me. I'm like, all right, cool, we already got paid. And so we go up and play the show, and there's like 5 people there.
It was rainy and shitty, and remember that?
Jimmy's getting people stoned in the audience. There's
the bucker.
There's a moped.
There's a mini bike that kept flipping people.
Guys are riding a motorcycle off the stage.
Remember, they're smoking the tires on them. I was like,
so we play our set, and we aren't thinking anything of it. And right at the last song, the owner's like, take cover, get behind your bus. We're like, what the fuck? So we stop the song, and you hear like, ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom.
There's a fucking running gunfight at this compound while we're playing. And he's like, get behind the bus. And I'm like, that bus won't stop bullets. It's like the fiberglass, man. Get behind them. Get behind the engine block. And so then everybody's drunk. FYI, that guy's up on murder charges right now. FYI.
My God.
Yeah.
But he was paying in cash.
He paid in cash. We're like, this will get us home. Okay. Give us some barbecue. We'll see. It was one of those things. Small compound in Kansas.
Wow.
One of many.
Now that's a damn story. So give us some more, because I'm hooked. Let's come on. Give me some more.
You need more. Okay, the Nitro one. I wish Jimmy was here to tell it even better.
Oh, he does tell it
And
funny.
I will kind of paraphrase.
New Orleans.
New Orleans. Okay, so New Orleans, we play. Also another Jimmy story for the most part. We drive from I think Houston or Austin, and we overnight it to New Orleans, where we're supposed to play as our first night. We're playing with these deathmatch wrestlers, and if you don't know deathmatch wrestling, it's when there's no ring and they just kind of beat the shit out of each other with anything that's laying
ladders, light bulbs, thumbtacks, pipes, everything.
Female wrestlers, so I know.
So we get into New Orleans, and like the promoter got wind of the show. It's moving. It's canceled. It's going to be at this warehouse. So we park our bus outside of the warehouse. This guy comes out, and they're like stapling razor wire and rat traps the doors, and the guy's like, no fucking way.
He's like, nope. We're in like the worst part of New Orleans.
No fucking way.
We're just looking like, this is the place? And you're like, right there. And we're like, the landlord's like, not a chance. Not a chance.
So these crusty punk rockers that are putting on the show, they're like, it's cool, man. We'll do it out at the skate park. And we're like,
oh, man, I remember seeing a live video from that.
yeah.
Y'all were actually doing live videos from they were like this bonfire, and they were
Yeah.
fucking
Yes.
shit out of each other with lights and those long neon lights and chairs.
So they like it's like in the forest between the railroad tracks and the
Interstate.
And the guy rolls his van out there. He's got a generator. There's one light, one microphone, and a bonfire. And we're like, fuck, this is going to suck. This is going to be really, really hard. We get up and play, and there's probably 200 people there.
It's fun.
They fucking loved it.
It was fun.
Fucking loved it. We played. It was perfect. It was so hot. And as soon as we got done playing, the wrestlers come out. And they're doing like backflips off the van. They're just going fucking crazy. And it ended up being insane.
Play referee or something.
Jimmy was the special guest referee. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I've been watching y'all. I know what you're talking about. Once you start talking about breaking shit and it being like in the middle of nowhere, I remember that live video. I was like, man, that looks like some cool ass shit, man.
It was literally a patch of concrete in the forest. It was weird.
But you had an amazing fucking show.
It was fun. It was fun. Yeah.
That, like you said, you thought it was going to suck, and it ended up being fun. And then you get to watch people beat the shit out of each other. You know, at least you weren't getting shot at.
It was like after that, Sniper and I went back to the hotel. We were like dead tired from driving and everything. And Jimmy's like, I'm headed out. And we're like, what? He's like, yeah, I'm headed out. He stayed out the whole next day, the whole night. Like, we ran into him like 12 hours later. He was still awake, just walking the streets of New Orleans. Like, this is my town.
Yeah. We were trying to go to the Death Museum and where that hotel room, and then
where Johnny Thunders died.
Yeah. And then we were walking around. We met this gay dude who owned a record shop, and we were just walking around with him and his friends and just having fun.
Hell yeah. Your cat's pissed off at you right now.
You need to go take care of him?
What are you going to do to him? What it is he's carrying around a sock looking for me.
Mickey says, is that Domino?
Cosmo. Cosmo, that's my guitar tech. He checks all my guitars out and makes sure they're all right. He's yelling at me right now because one's leaning against the wall or something. I don't know what he's doing.
So do you have any shows that y'all have confirmed and that y'all can talk about?
Yeah. We're just talking about it right now. We tried to schedule a tour for... He might have to go take that.
Hold on. Cosmo!
Not now, damn it.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
So we were
maybe she'll start howling in a minute.
We were trying to book a tour for the end of January. Didn't quite pan out. I think it was the wrong style of bands. But we're like, man, we got to make up for some lost time. The next one that we have confirmed is...
Can you see that he has the sock in his mouth and he's walking around?
He's like, I'm going to eat your shit. You should pay attention to me.
We got, what is it? April 3rd. So that's kind of going to be April 3rd at Wolf Fest. That's going to be our coming out party. And what we're trying to do right now is book some shows around that and start really hitting it. I think the beginning of April is when things are going to start like you're picking up.
So if somebody wants to book you, all they have to do is go to themidnightdevils.com and contact you through your booking contact, correct?
Yeah, you can book us on hit us up on Facebook. We're working with a booking agent. We're not exclusive yet, so we can still kind of do stuff.
Just
privately.
let me know if you're ever coming near Arkansas, because I do shows here in Arkansas.
What city?
Right outside of Little Rock, right outside the capital, baby. So
we'll call it Big Rock when we're there.
Hell yeah. We'll tear it. It'll never be the same, but we're going to have some fun ass stories. We're going to have to sit Jimmy down the road so we can make some shit happen.
You got to get in there without being lost. It's one of those things.
Jimmy, you got to go the right way, Jimmy. So, guys, how has it been for you guys during this COVID thing? I mean, I'm sure y'all been trying to get some new music done and keep the momentum. You know, how have y'all been doing? You know, have y'all actually been able to, are y'all in different cities or all together in the same city?
All three of us live in different cities, but me and Sam made a point, and I know we'd get together on like a Saturday. And we get our phones out and say, here's what I came up with a week. This is what I got for the week. We compare notes and spend like 3-4 hours in my basement studio working on material, writing it to a drum track. And then that's what we did for about 3 months. And then we invited a drummer over. We got a session drummer and had him like, we'd say, do this, Phil, kind of do this, so we could get some ideas to Jimmy. Then we went and recorded them, and we sent the ideas to him and Jimmy. But we've been writing, we've been still writing more stuff. Just it's kind of not as, we got the 10 or 11 songs that we want to record next in the can, basically. So we're working on for the third album already, or like a CD single release or something like that. But we continue to write and work, just not at the hectic pace we did that was like October-ish, October and September. We did all that, and
we got hooked up with this really good. So much like any musician that's kind of going through this, I was like, what are we gonna do? How do you keep the momentum going? How do you keep the creativity flowing? Because it's easy to shut down. It's easy to just shut down and do nothing. And Bob Long hooked us up with this guy named Aaron, who's now been managing us, who's just like, he kind of pointed me in the right direction. He's like, you guys have a captive audience. You are on the same level as, say, Kiss or Motley Crue, anything like that. Everybody's sitting at home on their phones with nothing to do. So he's like, start hitting up podcasts, start posting all the time and engaging your fans, because they're going to be there. You just want them to be ready when you release something.
And right now is when your fans need you most.
Exactly.
You being on there, connecting with your fans, and because they might be having a really fucked up time, man, and then their phone dings and there y'all on there being silly and shit, and you just made their night, or so that is something that is very crucial right now. Sam Bone says, hey.
No, was that like real? Hey. What was that? Like
Sam Bone.
Actually, you know what? It's funny you say that. We need our fans more than ever too, because it's I know a lot of people feel it, but we basically lost our livelihood. We don't have any way to recoup all this lost money. Hell, we probably save money, because we spend on gigs. But the thing is they drop us a line every now and then, or check in with us on when they're doing a live thing. It really fucking brightens our spirits too, because it's nice to know someone cared what we're doing, because we're struggling just like everybody else,
Well, exactly. And we've all got to be there for each other, and we'll make it through this shit together, and we'll come out stronger and tougher and better music and better shows in the end. But we just got to make it through this hashtag fuck COVID shit.
Yeah.
And it's like every piece of merch that we put out has been flying off the shelves. We put out those hoodies and they sold out within a day, and it's really cool to see after a year of not playing, like all our friends, our fans, all those people are still there, and they want it just as bad as we do.
Exactly. Sam says that was supposed to only be one hey, LOL, but she got excited. See, you got her excited, and she typed.
You know what 3 days means?
And Shane says, "You guys got me anytime."
Thanks, Shane.
And Sam says, "You guys rock." And let's hang on just a minute, because your fans are having withdrawals. Let's see. Da, 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 da.
My boss at the record store just said the record store needs us too.
Yeah. My cat needs me, apparently. I don't really know.
Yeah, your cat's like, I'm here. Get my ass in.
Freedom Rock Records in Lincoln.
He's like, I want to be on this damn interview, damn it. Matter of fact, you guys want to do another video real quick?
Yeah.
You have the time? Cool.
We got all the time. All the time.
Got all the time. All right, let's see. Let's see. Do you want to do a Generation Dirt, or do you want to do the live at the Lookout Lounge? Bring back the memories.
Sure. Let's go live.
Why not? Can't be that bad, can it? Oh, boy.
Well, we're fixing to find out. This is live. Hey, this is what it is all about. The music and your peoples. Somebody's horny. Somebody's got horns on. They're wearing the devil horns.
I'm like, I can't hear.
Can you turn it up? That's the size of the go, baby.
Where's this from?
This is right at the beginning. You can notice like the old banner.
Oh, there's Jimmy. There you go.
You can notice I have way fewer tattoos.
So like 2017.
Yeah.
Let me put them things right up front. It's hard for me.
Uh-oh. There you go, Shred.
How many tattoos do I have? 13. Lucky number 13. It's like the best of. It's the best of collection. I like it.
Melanie says she's got 27 tattoos.
20. That's twice as many as you. Twice. That's how old I am. That's 13. How old I am. You gotta wait 5 more years, and you can get all the tattoos you want as long as your mom says it's cool.
No, it is like a little picture. Pink Halo again.
Yeah. Do well, got it. 2018. I had to hide my first tattoos from my mom too.
On your butt.
It was on my butt.
So that was live at the Lookout Lounge, 6/15/18, Omaha.
That was a cool punk rock venue here in Omaha that didn't make it through COVID. It was probably one of the coolest venues in town, just for the fact that anybody that was coming through on tour, like the punk rock bands, the other bands, like we did a show with Faster Pussycat there.
Yeah.
And it was absolutely insane.
Faster Pussycat. I love
Yeah.
Melanie says, next one is your logo on my butt.
Yes.
Why would you put your logo? Why would you put something cool like Kiss or something? I don't get that.
And she said, you've seen almost all of them.
Whoa.
He has 27 tattoos.
27.
So
that's twice as many as you.
What do you use to keep your hair up like that all night long? Because you don't just stand there and freaking play. You fucking rock, but your hair stays. What the fuck do you use, dude?
What does Jimmy use? Murray's.
Jimmy uses Murray's because
he's like two fingers of Murray's.
He's like Yeah, a can of lasts. It's a lifetime supply. You don't need much. You just put a little gun there, and actually Jimmy just uses Jimmy. If you're watching, I'm letting out your trade secrets. He just doesn't shower. That's what it is. His hair just greasy and gross, and it stays that way, and it looks great.
Yeah,
it works for him. Not so much for me and him, but Jimmy, it works great. And so we use this stuff that's probably harmful for the planet and our health as well. It's called
it's like hair glue. Gotta be glue.
Gotta be glue. That's it. Gotta be glue. Yellow can.
I think yellow spray can.
Yeah.
And it actually only lasts like 15 minutes, and then I would say within the first song, my hair is completely fucked. But that's all right.
But
it gets the job done.
It looked great in those videos, so
yeah.
It's true.
So, guys, is there anything else that you would like to get out to your fans and say to your fans why I got you on here?
Just that we love you guys. We love you. We appreciate you being there, and we are going through the exact same thing you are. We get it. So we're doing our best, absolutely, to be here and to reach out as much as possible. And it's easy to fall into that hole of being depressed and not wanting to post and not wanting to practice but we pull each other out of it, and we say, hey, we need to do this. We need to practice. We need to get on this because it's going to open back up, and we're going to be ready. And like I said, we got some big plans, and we're going to do some stuff. We're going to be there no matter what.
And you're going to get with the guys, and you're going to make that fucking tour happen.
That's right.
Epic. And it's going to take over the freaking cities, and you're going to leave towns, and they'll never be the same. You're going to leave your trademark on them.
Can you even imagine? What I wanted it to be is like a Rolling Rocklahoma,
I was fixing to say, you guys together, like, I'm sorry, I would have to be like my day job. I need a couple weeks off and bring my laptop and my headset and coming to you from the road, Mama Mary on this.
And everybody be talking about it. Every band in every city would be like, we need to get you. Every glam rock band, every punk band would be like, get on the show. The more the merrier. Let's just blow this thing out. And
have a fucking convoy going of buses, fucking bands and shit, of nothing but bands just traveling around doing that shit, man. Getting back to what it's supposed to be about, which is the music, the fans, and the bands.
Not to mention, could you imagine the insanity that would be?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, the stories.
Exactly.
That's the best part about being in a band.
So, I mean, before we get off here, y'all got one more crazy road story for us?
We have a lot. Do you want to talk about Nitro? Is Jimmy still on? That's a Rocklahoma story, so you'd probably be familiar with some of the locations we're talking about.
All right.
And it was that year, too. It was 2018, or I think. And he ended up... We left. So we did the whole show. We did the after party. He's like, bro, I'm going to stay here and hang out with this chick. I was like, cool, that's no problem. We're going to go to our hotel and sleep. And we go back.
But remember, it's like 5:30, almost 6 in the morning when we leave. So we leave him, and he has not been sleeping since the day before. So, he meets a chick, and we go to the hotel, come back fully rested, ate dinner and everything. And he's like, side note, the cell phone reception there's pretty spotty down there, if you remember correctly. So this plays a big issue in this story.
We can't reach him. We don't know where he's at. And we just roll into the Rocklahoma about 1 o'clock. And he is still, it's 110 degrees. He's got his full leather jacket on, skirt, white makeup on, but it's like dripping down his face,
He's like, he was like leaning, he's kind of sleeping at this vendor tent.
He's like, bro,
I've been trying to reach you.
You'll never guess what happened. I'm like, what? He's like, I met this girl, and it turns out she was really into huffing nitrous oxide. I was like, what? He's like, she had a whole tank of it, like a huge tank of nitrous oxide. And he's like, I got in her truck, and we were driving around the campgrounds, and she was driving over people's tents, huffing nitrous oxide. Next thing you know, we parked the car, and she gets in a fight with this chick, and I'm sitting there. This is Jimmy. I'm paraphrasing. He's like, I'm sitting there smoking a joint, and she pulls out a log from the fire and bashes this chick in the face with a log, and then the cops come and arrest her, and I've been running ever since. And so we pick him up. He's like, I just need like some water and I need to sleep. I'm like, okay. So we take him to the backstage area of our thing. We give him the water, and he falls asleep like almost immediately, like laying in a chair.
Like, yeah, just like.
There's like flies circling around his face. All the other bands are coming back going, I think there's a dead guy.
There's a dead guy in that chair.
Or a dead girl. I can't tell.
I don't know. It's a shim. I don't know. He doesn't. They're sort of like, okay, we got you.
So we leave him there like,
You forgot one part where she high centers the truck and rips out the transmission or something on the. And Jimmy's like, what in the world? This is the truck driving around the Rocklahoma parking lot, getting it stuck and high centered. The transmission went out, and they had to walk back to the campsite. And now I'm like, what the hell?
So we're like,
we should write a book.
we like leave him there. We go, he'll be all right. He just needs to rest. You know, he has been up all night. So we're out wandering around, and next thing you know, like Tom Kiefer comes on, and Sniper and I are like, yes, all right, Tom Kiefer. We're like, we're excited to see Tom Kiefer. And we're sitting there like rocking, and he like comes to life like the Undertaker. He's like, Tom Kiefer, and he comes out there and he's like, shake me, yeah. Full leather jacket, 110 degrees, makeup fucking rolling everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And Tom's so good.
Tom Kiefer was great that night.
Melanie says, oh, Tom Kiefer.
Raise the dead.
He did something. Holy cow.
What my biggest memory from Rocklahoma, other than the awesome freaking bands, was I had been walking so much and running back and forth, you know, doing the band thing, you know, the band manager thing, plus trying to have some fun. And oh God, I can't remember who was on stage at the big stage. My left side of my body was like, bitch, you're done. I went to stand up, and I wasn't even drinking because, you know, Steve Murdoch then warned me, hydrate, because it's going to be hot as fuck. Keep hydrated or it's going to catch you in the ass. Mm-hmm. So that's what I've been doing all day is hydrating, right? And I was going to save the drinking for, you know, when I got to my hotel or whatever. I went to stand up, and my left side of my body went, bitch, you're done. And I was sitting there. I was dragging my leg, and my friend was like running, trying to get somebody with one of those carts. And I'm sitting there going, and I mean, tears just going down my face because, man, it hurt. I don't know what happened. It just like, fuck you, bitch, you're done. And so I'm sitting there dragging my leg and coming through the gate. And Steve passes me on this cart, and he stops. He goes, that was Mary fucking Hope. Backs up. He's got John from Dirtbag and him. And I'm sitting there, and they're like, you okay? And I'm like, man, no, I can't fucking move.
Tell Steve. We know Steve. Tell him that he should be the tour manager of the Wildstreet Midnight Devils tour.
All right,
he's looking for a gig.
If you're watching, you heard that. If not, I'll send you a message, brother. But what was really fucking wicked is, okay, they take me back to the car, and I'm like, you know, I'm done. You know, let's just go back to the hotel room. We get to our hotel room, and my phone starts going, all this shit. And come to find out, there's a tornado headed straight for where we just left. So I'm trying to reach Steve, you know, because I don't know if anybody knows. And I'm trying to call everybody. And finally, I get a hold of Banging with Misbehaving. And I'm like, hey, there's a fucking tornado, and it's headed straight for you. She goes, fuck, I'm in the shitter. So she gets off, and I'm calling Steve, finally get a hold of Steve. And he goes, yeah, she just told me. So they were running around, getting everybody, telling everybody, bunker down. And, you know, they were cool. But my hotel got hit. We're in the lobby area. Next thing you know, the front window goes, whoop. It just fucking blows it out. And I'm, fuck, there's water.
we were in one of the tents. It was like It was crazy. I actually thought we were gonna, I was a little nervous there for a minute. But that's what I'm talking about. A Midnight Devil story. That's pretty normal,
Yeah, I'm like,
Oh, a tornado
that's pretty timid, really.
Right.
Jimmy doing traveling with this chick and nitrous and
Yeah.
transmission
Tornadoes.
fights and tornadoes. Yeah, that sounds like a great time.
There's a part 2 to that story too that we got to go over real quick.
Okay.
So we're playing Kansas. What city in Kansas?
St. Joe, Missouri.
St. Joe, Missouri. Sorry. And so he called her, or she called him, or messaged him, or whatever. And so they're going to meet up. And we have to be somewhere the next night. Kansas City, I believe it is. We're playing this gig where we had to carry all our stuff up like marble stairs, 2 flights straight up. And we're like, what the hell? So Jimmy's gone, and I'm like, I'm getting up, getting my shit ready, taking it down to the bus, and he comes running out of the bus, sniper, 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 sniper. He's trying to stop me, and I'm like, what? And he's like, look, she's in the bus, and she's brought like fucking milk crates and suitcases and all the shit with her, and a cat, and I'm just like, who the fuck's in the bus? He's trying to calm me down because he knows I'm gonna fucking go Mount Vesuvius right off the fucking bat because she's in the fucking bus, I go in the bus. And she's moved in. There's just shit fucking everywhere. And I'm just like, what? And Jimmy's like, please don't say nothing. And, I'm like, all right. I'm not going to say anything. And so she fucking, what did she rode with us? No, she didn't ride.
She came from Springfield all the way to.
Yeah. So we drop them at somewhere in Kansas City, like their own hotel room or whatever. And I'm like, get this. And I'm just like taking their shit and throwing it out the bus. Get this. Don't forget this. And then she shows up later at the club with like moon boots or something and a tank top, and I'm just like, or a tube top, and I'm like, Jimmy, Buzz Aldrin's here to see you. She's like, what? I'm like, the moon boots. It's July or whatever, and she's wearing like these snow boots, and I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah. So he's hiding out. She can't get in the bar because she don't have an ID or something. He's staying in the bar and he won't come on. And every time me or Sam walks by, hey, can you get Jimmy? We're like, we told him. Okay. Finally, she had taken a hat from the merch table and like she was wearing it. And Jimmy said, like, yeah, you're not coming with us, whatever. She's like, fuck you, Jimmy, and throws the hat back. I'm like, sweet, we can sell it on the merch table and get $20 back out of it.
Shuts the door. Goodbye.
All right, we just drove on. There's a part 3, but I don't know all of it, so I can't tell it. There's more to it, but I don't know. That's it. Just
I love
that fucking guy.
Robert said, reminds me of my son and I went to a big concert. This guy next to us passes out, wakes up when the show's over, and he says, what time does the show start?
You're like, get in your fucking time machine, bro. 4 hours ago.
Best nap ever.
And Jeff says, epic.
You say you're the best at telling Jimmy stories.
And Melinda is laughing her ass off. And
yeah.
Here's Lonnie.
Where's the Velvet Fist?
Where is the Velvet Fist? He was on earlier.
Yeah, he was on earlier. I think he decided to go hiding since y'all were telling Jimmy stories.
You say get high? That's probably right.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Guys, this has been awesome getting to know y'all and getting to hang out with y'all. And, let's get y'all back on the show later this year and see, what's going on with you when you get some new music dropping or you get that epic freaking tour going. And I'm going to send Steve Murdoch that message and tell him that you said he had to be the tour manager.
Yeah, do it.
He said the gentle finger. LOL.
The Velvet Fist and the gentle finger.
I use hand lotion, so.
And Kara says,
I am great.
everybody drinking too much yellow snow. Oh, the yellow snow. And Melinda just laughs. So you guys, you have actually made a lot of people have a great day between you two bands. And I just want to personally say you kick ass. And thank you for being on Mama Mary's Music Mayhem. Everybody watching, go follow these crazy mofos. And when they go live, hit that reminder. You want to be notified when they go live because I'm telling you what, I've seen some of these before and after show videos and they're not bullshitting. These are real stories. So you gotta watch.
Hey, if this tour happens, it's gonna be Mama Mary presents the
Yes.
Midnight Devils and Wildstreet or whatever.
Don't tip me, buddy.
Produced by Murdoch
Production,
Productions.
production, yeah.
Lonnie says, "Love you, fuckers," and Melanie says, "Thanks for the fun." Becca says, "Great show, thanks." And then Melanie sent y'all lots of loves and all that stuff. Guys, you keep it real. You know, I want y'all back on at a later date. Let's get crazy ass Jimmy on here. That's just gonna be fucking epic.
You will never hear a word from me or Sam when Jimmy's on there.
Duh. Let's do this later this year at the same time on the same interview. Let's get y'all and them
Yes,
on at
this
the
is a good
same
idea.
time. Yeah. Get
I
all
already
of,
hit up their booking agent.
get all us crazy fuckers on this show at the same time, and let's just have a crazy free for all.
You might have started something. You know that, right? You might have started something.
You know, it wouldn't be the first time
Hey.
because Mama Mary said so.
Guilty.
Guys, you have a great night. Thank you so much for being on the show. And I'm serious. Let's make it happen.
We're awesome.
Thank you for everything.
No problem. And you keep rocking. Mickey says Midnight Devils are the real deal. You damn right
thanks.
they are.
The
Guys,
real fist.
yeah, the real fists.
You also got this.
Oh my God. And Melanie said they won't let you go. They said, love y'all. They won't let you go. They're having too much fun. So, guys, you have an awesome night. Thanks for being on the show. And I'm serious. Let's set it up. You and Wildstreet, same interview, same tour. Let's make it fucking happen.
It's
Do
like
it.
it's like a pay-per-view on wrestling. You know what it
is.
This is really exciting. Now we're putting them on the spot.
And let's get the fucking midget.
Gene Oakland. You know what I'm saying, bro?
They like to play it all cool. And now we're putting them on the fucking spot. You want to take this plunge, boys?
You want a shot? You want a shot at the belt?
Saturday.
Power. Be there.
All right, guys. You be cool. You stay cool and keep in touch and let's make it fucking happen. And
Do it.
Thank you.
guys, go follow, like, love, and share the Midnight Devils and Wildstreet. Both killer fucking bands. Both just great people. Fucking had the best show today. Thank you guys.
Have a good night.
You too.
See you soon.
All right, you too, brother. I mean it. We're gonna stay in touch. We're gonna make this shit happen. I ain't playing.
The wheels are in motion.
The wheels are going.
Yep.
I can hear the gerbil wheel in here. It's going.
All right, guys. You take it
All right.
easy and keep it real.
Good night.
Guys, that was Midnight Devils. You heard it here. We're gonna make this shit happen. When COVID lifts, get Wildstreet, Midnight Devils, Mama Mary's Music Mayhem, Steve Murdoch. Yeah, let's make this shit happen. Thanks everybody for watching today and just cutting up with us and having a great day. I hope that you all enjoyed yourself. Go like, love, and share the bands. Also, make sure you check out the Mama Mary's merch on Teespring. It's Teespring / Mama Mary's Music Mayhem. Get your Mama Mary's merch. I want to give a shout out to my sponsors, RFL Records, Sambone Promo, and Dazzle You Productions. Next Tuesday's double, it's going to be a good one. Next Tuesday's double shot is Hollywood Riot at 4 p.m. and Pussycat Harlot at 5. So y'all keep watching because lots of exciting shit getting ready to happen. And just stick with me because we're going for a ride, baby.